Well, hello, Aquarius. I said hello, Aquarius. I'm sorry. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. I don't even know where that happened, why that even happened, okay? Hey, Sagittarius. Hello. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, make sure you guys like and subscribe. All right. We're going to do things a little bit different today, Sagittarius. Hey, everybody. Oh, no, we're about to get down to the get down, y'all. We're about to get down with the get down. I did something different with the previous videos that's already recorded. I'm about to post those now. But I'm about to go on live. I want to actually do this with Sagittarius, Taurus, and Virgos. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. I would have been on camera, but I went and got micro needling, and my head is swollen. My forehead is swollen, y'all. It is swollen. Okay. I look so crazy. I was like, okay, I can't put no makeup on, so I can't do anything for the next 72 hours. So I'm gonna come on live next week. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, Sag. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna just pull from the top. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? So what is it? Shatikra, she said, yes, we need all of the get downs. Yeah, we're about to get down, y'all. This is going to be a pretty long reading. This is going to be a pretty long reading. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Some of you are mothers or will be mothers. I always say this with Sagittarius. I don't know why this always comes out in your reading. I do know a few people. I don't even know if they were even, actually, I'm not even sure if the ones that were in my membership, I'm not even sure if they were Sag. I thought they were Virgos. Maybe so, but I do see it's a lot of mom energy here. And then at the bottom of the deck, yes, we have a new love. I love it. I love it. All right, so this is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what comes out here for you today. Let's relax. Get your tea. Let's relax, everybody. All right, first card I have here is, wow, here, 7 of Cups. I love it. And then we have the 4 of Wands. So let me just tell you, I think I've told you plenty of times that it's something about your home. Now we're going to get into it because we are going to clarify what this means when it comes down to your place of residency. This is also your body, okay? So the 7 of Cups is, a lot of opportunities, but I do feel like there could be a lot going on. Some of you, maybe, like I said before, I did see the Empress. So this could be a mother or a father, depending on your gender. You may have so much stuff to do and you feel like you don't have a lot of help and you're like, So the 7 of Cups to me is representative of 2 different things. I feel like there is a lot of opportunities coming in for you, absolutely. But I also feel like you're in this energy, it's just too much on your plate. You got too many things. Maybe you have your family that you have to take care of. 4 of Wands talks about the household, right? So maybe it's like someone it's not just in your home, but it's also your aging mother, your aging father, your grandparents. So I do feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot that's happening. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We're going to start clarifying this and see what this is all about here for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what this is about. Somebody said, I need this today. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. All right. Look at this. No way. Spirit, come on now, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. There's that player from the Himalayas. Why in the world does Sagittarius always got this player energy? Like, we know y'all fine, right? But y'all don't always have to keep on showing up in the reading. It's being fine, okay? Like, we get it, okay? So let me tell you, I do see a lot of you are moving. I mean, I see that definitely with the 4 of Wands and the Fool card. You may not even know it yet. So I feel like this is going to be within a year that there's going to be relocation that's going to happen for you. Some of you already are kind of planning it now. And that could be a part of the confusion because you're trying to figure out, do I want to move to a different state? Do I want to move into a house? Do I want to move into an apartment? That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's a lot. And I also see that, a lot of you are on your grind. If you need extra energy, because there is going to be a lot of stuff that's going to, come up in the future for you, I do see that energy in your reading. Now, when we talk about relationships, though, y'all, like I said, now I know some of you have been dealing with players, but I'm going to be honest. This is you, Sag. Okay. A lot of you have dealt with players who were dealing with a lot of different people, and it was like a repetitive cycle. We already know that. We know that story. But this is really your energy. Okay. So these are a lot of different people that you're going to come across, as options and opportunities. The night isn't necessarily the best energy. I just feel like a lot of you are very excited, very excitable about meeting different people. And it could be sexual. That's the only thing about the Nine of Wands that make me feel like it's you. But at the same time, some of y'all like sex. Okay. So, hey, but I really do feel like that's the reason why it's there. But this is really you. I feel like this is you pretty much opening up your opportunities for different people to come into your life. Now, I do feel like for those who have been dealing with someone who's been just off and on, they've just been coming in your life, they hanky-panky, and then they leave, then they come back. I feel like this time you're going to have a little bit of a mixed emotions, just a little bit. I feel like for some of you, maybe you develop feelings for this person, because there is some energy of like mixed feelings, kind of like, do I want to deal with them? Because part of the Four of Wands really is about you wanting something grounded. You want a home now. So you're like, that's all fine and good. I love the fact that people think I'm attractive. I love the attention. But at the same time, now there's something missing from you. Because remember, the home is also the heart. The heart is the home. And that is what you're wanting. You're wanting something grounded and not this very frazzled in and out energy. So, you have a lot of options, but that's the reason why you're in this mixed energy. You're kind of like, yeah, I do. I don't want to be by myself. Yeah, but, So I do see that there's going to be a lot of people that you're going to be talking to. Some you may be actually like getting it in with, but just a lot of just in general, a lot of opportunities with your work, traveling, all of that. And I definitely see that you guys are going to be moving. Oof. Yes, I love it. Look at this, Sag. Goodness, Sagittarius all the time. What is up? Here it is again, Four of Wands. So, yeah, I'm definitely seeing that there's been some delay. So some of you are dealing with somebody who could be at a distance that keep on delaying. Yeah, baby, I'm going to see you. This is just for a few of you. It's like, yeah, I'll see you. I'm going to make a date, but they keep delaying it. They're making promises that they're not really keeping. Okay. Now, this could be with marriage as well. So for some of you, you could be in a connection where you're waiting for your person in general to be right. And a part of that whole Knight of Wands energy is because they're still wanting to be free. They want to be with you, but then they're not really done with that activity yet. So I feel like it's delaying your progress of really having something serious. Okay. But can I tell you what's in your reading? You do have a spiritual connection here. You have the Four of Wands, you got the Lovers. The next thing we need is a Two of Cups, and that's it. Okay. But I don't really need that, but I really do see that there's a fated connection here. Now, this person doesn't have to be your twin flame, but it is someone that's past life. And most of you probably already know that. This is someone that's past life, someone you have a very strong bond with. This is the type of person that you felt like you knew them when you first met them. Okay. That's what it looks like here. A lot of you have a lot of feelings and emotions towards this person. So, with the Eight of Swords, Sagittarius, again, like I said before, some of you guys are really stuck on someone who's a player. Maybe the sex is good. Maybe they give you money, that type of thing. But you feel like you just can't break away. Okay. Now here with the Queen of Cups, that is your feelings, that is your emotions. But I also feel like for those that have family out that's not a spousal, this is like a mother. Okay, some of you are taking care of your mom. It's like some type of mother figure. For some, it could be like a father, but something about dealing with two different households or needing to take care of someone besides you and your child and your, especially if you're not married, is something like that. Okay. But I do see that there's going to be some change in the family arrangement, change as far as relocation, that type of thing. And it could be because maybe a mother is moving into the home. Okay. Or, maybe they're moving out. Okay. But there is some type of change within your home is what I'm saying. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some more cards here. We're going to use all of these again. here for you, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and pick up some more cards here for you. Hey, y'all. What's going on? Let's see what's happening. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles always come out in your reading, and I love it. Oh, my goodness. You guys got the 10 of Cups. All right, so this is kind of in harmony with what we saw with the Empress. Let me tell you the reason why. Because remember, the Empress is not only about being a mother, about a family, about expansion and pleasure, right? And your last 4 cards, because we're going to get into some oracles, but here you have the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Now, I know a lot of people prefer the 10 of Pentacles because it's a long-term committed relationship and there's money involved. But this is what this really is. You're not really struggling when it comes down to finances, and you have the love that you've always been waiting for. You have it with the 10 of Cups. I can't wait to see what comes out in this, okay? And I know not all of you are having, this sweeping time. I totally get it. This is future for a lot of you, but some of you may already be married. Okay, so you may be having issues in your marriage, that type of thing, especially if you are married, seeing at night, it's been some problems in your relationship, okay? But we're going to see what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, you guys, a lot of you are healers. I feel like when it comes down, maybe you're into metaphysics, okay? Maybe you like the spiritual world, okay? That's what I'm saying. Maybe you'll make money off of that. But just in general, your money is going to get so much better. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, I love it. Some of you, yeah, healing. Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about it. Traveling, that's exactly what I said when I saw the 7 of Cups. So I see a lot of traveling. I see a lot of opportunities. Here with that 2 of Wands and that 8 of Wands, there could be someone that you're talking to at a distance, but I also feel some of you may be traveling in the future for a job, okay? Now, of course, you could be traveling because there's someone that you are interested in that's far away, okay? With the 4 of Swords, this is you doing, your own internal healing. This is you being, how can I put it? Like reflective, that type of stuff, especially if things have not been moving. I mean, this is the answer, right? So it's like the 4 of Swords is like, oh, I haven't been having a love life. My money is good. I've been trying to date here with the 2 of Wands. I'm still searching for that special person. And then things are going to really start moving with that 8 of Wands. And I mean, the 8 of Wands to me really is like different people coming in, different people that you're going to be communicating with. So if there has been stagnation with the 4 of Swords, it's just going to be a complete turnaround with that. Now, it's not going to be the same for everyone. Not everyone is going to experience this fast moving time at the same time. So it'll be different. But money is going to be really good. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign. Okay. Now, I would have to tell you that some of you, whoever you possibly could be dealing with, who is an earth sign, for some of you may be in a connection, but not married. I'm not saying that they can't be married. I'm saying, but for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's not necessarily married, but they could be living with someone. Now, this is the type of person that kind of come to you. You know that they're married. I mean, you know that they're with someone, but they're like, we got a kid or something. They're kind of letting you know that they're not happy. And if they are telling you that, they're telling you the truth. Okay. But the only thing is they're not really putting effort in leaving that person. They're not really putting effort in actually saying, hey, like if you're not going to be here, leave. Okay. That's what I'm saying. But I do see that whoever it is that you're dealing with could possibly be in a connection with someone. They are just not making an effort to actually leave them at the moment. Okay. So you are just going to be the 8 of Wands and kind of go about your business and be a little bit more free with that. So we're going to go ahead and see what the 10 of Cups is giving here. Let's see somebody have an interview. Yeah, listen, the money looks good. The money looks really, really good. It's just the relationships and you guys trying to find the right one, because you guys have a lot of people who are wanting you. But it's a little all over the place here. Ooh, I love this. Okay. So yeah, I think this pretty much speaks for itself. So the Knight of Swords, this is someone that's going to come pretty soon. The only thing about the Knight of Swords is that this person, and I think that some of you know this, some of you are dealing with someone who's who really like you, who digs you a lot. Okay. And if you give them an opportunity, some of you may be playing them to the left right now, but if you give them the opportunity, they're going to try to sweep you off your feet. Now, there's a warning here. No matter who you're dealing with, whether it's someone you know or someone new, do not move too quickly. Because again, this Eight of Wands right next to that Knight of Swords, I don't like that energy too much because it's too fast. You can get swept up, and just as fast as it starts, it can end. Okay. But whoever this is here with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like this is child support as well. Okay. This could be, you may actually get pregnant by, for some of you, you may actually get pregnant by someone who's very wealthy. Okay. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is like, I'm by myself, but I got my money, right? But I do feel like this is child support, that type of thing. But for others, this really is about someone coming in here. Someone's watching you here with this Page of Swords. Now, some of you Sagittariuses are watching someone else who you believe is happy and they're not. That's all in your imagination. They may be with someone, they may have children, and there's a hint of jealousy here. Just a tad bit, okay? Because you feel like you have to kind of, dim your light because you're waiting for this person to come in. That's only for a few of you, but that's what I'm saying. I see a whole lot of watching even on your end, Sag, okay? Yeah, oof, yeah. There's been some hurt here. Oh my gosh, there's an Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely when it comes down to work, I mean, having the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles on the same board, hands down, there's going to be, whatever you're doing, for a lot of you, if you do anything in the metaphysical and the spiritual work, it is going to be really good. If you are a counselor, if you are a speaker, anything like that, because remember, healing does not have to come through spirituality. This means that whatever you're doing that's going to help someone, maybe you're a mentor, maybe you are a speaker, and it could be something spiritual. Whatever it is that you're doing in those type of realms, a lot of money is going to be made. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be those, but this is specific. Whatever this is that you give a service to people that almost heals them in a way. Okay. And that could be different. You could be a painter. You could be a musician. Okay. But whatever it is, it heals people and it's going to make you a lot of finances, a lot of money. Look at this again. No way. I see kids here. Is anyone having children? Is anyone pregnant right now? Because we started off the read with the Empress, and that's all throughout this reading. I'm seeing children everywhere here. Yeah, I see a new job, something that someone is doing that's going to be very profitable. That's going to be new. Somebody just said that they have an interview. Man, money is going to be amazing. And I love the fact that you're looking at things from a different perspective, because here with the Ten of Swords, this always comes out in your reading. I don't know what it is about Sagittariuses. It is really the night before the dawn, right? It's like the pain has passed. You've been hurting, but now you're pushing forward. And that's what you're seeing. You're in your healing stages. You're talking to people that's healing you, and you're healing people. Okay. But I mean, wow. I mean, I love to see this. This is just amazing. Really, really beautiful. But I said I was going to go ahead and do some more. I was going to use some more oracles. So that's what I was going to do. So let's see what we have here. Thank you, pretty eyes. Thank you. So let's see what we got. I want to use some oracles I haven't used in forever. So we're going to see what's going to come out here for Sagittarius. I'm proud of y'all. I really am. Y'all do have some lazy kids. Somebody got some lazy kids. And y'all just doing a little bit too much. Like, you tell your kids to do something and then they kind of ignore you and you got to yell. Some of y'all got some lazy kids. Some hard-headed kids. I do see that as well. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see what we got here. So I have Angel of Strength. Okay, this talks about Unsticking block energy. I had to put these down here because I don't use these cards, so I had to put a reminder. So remember we saw the Eight of Swords where it talked about you guys being stuck on something. And I've said this before, you know, there's a lot that you want to do, but you don't have the motivation or you don't feel like you're good enough in doing it. Part of this angel of strength is you being able to say, okay, you know what? I'm just going to go out there. And I'm proud of my sister. My sister is a Sag. And when I tell you she was such a hermit, she was more so of a Virgo, more than me. She didn't really go out like that. She was just, now she's like, let's go, let's do this. I'm ready. So she's, you know, it's all about perspective. And that's what the Two of Wands is really saying. I'm like, if you expect things to change, you have to do things differently. So I do see that you guys are going to be doing so many things that are just so different. And look at what's happening here. It's causing so much progress and so much happiness is what it looks like, okay? You also had important time is coming up for you here with the Magician in the Mirror. And I feel like this does have something to do with, again, a lot of unexpected breakthroughs are going to happen for you in a good way, okay? Part of that Ten of Swords is like certain things needed to end. It may have hurt, but I feel like it is an ending. But that Ace of Wands is excitement, it's rejuvenation, it's you being happy. So it really says that there's going to be a very, very important time coming up for you, okay? See how you guys are connected with spirit. And this is what I was saying before, even with that Queen of Pentacles. You guys are so spiritual. I'm not really sure. Some of you have it's a lot of dreams. You're dreaming a lot. I talked to somebody the other day, and my sister was telling me, I'm like, how were you a Sag and then you're a Sag and all of you guys, only thing that you're doing, you're just having all these dreams. Well, this is letting me know that you're very connected to the cosmos, and please pay attention to the dreams that you have. One thing that I will say, make sure you write them down. Okay. So if you have a dream, write them down. Okay. I'm going to do two more and I want to go to one more, So here it says third chakra. This talks about increasing your enthusiasm. That's exactly what I'm seeing with the Ace of Wands. You know, if you guys have been depressed, if you've been in this, like I said, stagnation energy, everything changes for you, Sag. I'm telling you, I gave my sister her reading 6 months ago. And now all of a sudden things are unfolding for her. It really is. And I mean, stuff that we didn't even know was going to happen. I'm like, even when I was doing a reading, I was like, I don't even know how this is going to happen. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going to happen in order for you to receive it. And we were on a phone the other day and I'm like, remember when I said that? And look how all this stuff has changed. So believe it or not, I mean, when I talk about money and happiness, that is what I'm saying here. And it can seem so far-fetched, but the universe has its way to do what it do. I mean, it really does. Okay. I don't know how to really explain it. Oh, this is going to be my last card. What does that say, y'all? Door to romance. Now, what is a door? An opportunity. 7 of Cups is what? Opportunity. Okay. It's coming in for you. All doors in general, which is going to give you that chance to meet someone so you can have that 10 of Cups. Okay. So yeah, you know, move around a little bit, right? Move around, and that's okay. Okay, it doesn't have to be a particular person. Okay, that's what I was telling Virgo the other day. Use part of your, when we were talking about spirit, use your intuition. You know who's meant for you and you know who's not. You know who's going to be a good person for you and you know who's not. Don't get hung up on the sex and the money. Yeah, you need that both in a relationship, but don't let it be one-sided. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to use some I'm going to use these. I have not used this deck in a very long time, so I'm going to use it here. Hey, Mama Bear, what's going on, girl? You say you stay yelling at your kids. Girl, aren't they hard-headed? Okay, just hard-headed. They can be mean. I know so many Sagittariuses that have so many issues with their teenage kids. I don't know why, and I caught that right at the end, too. Just mean for no reason. All right, so let's go ahead. First card that actually came out here is health. Okay. I'm not really seeing this too much with Sagittarius. Not too much, but yeah, a lot of you do have to take care of your health. It talks about, look at what it says. It will lift your mood. And we just talked about how some of the things that you need to do is to do what? You know, you want to feel rejuvenated. You need your energy to increase. And for some of you, that's going to be exercise. Okay. You can't say that you can sit on the couch, eating potato chips and talk about you're in a bad mood and, you don't have no energy. Part of that really does have something to do with, electricity in your body. You need to move. And that is going to make you feel better because you're going to look better. Okay. Now here with weight, I'm throwing this away. I don't like this. Spirit. All right. I like the message though. So I'll take it for what the message says rather than what it says. Cause I don't have any patience. Me and Spirit we are like always tussling with this. Please don't let that come out of my reading. And every time I do my own reading, it's always in there. And I'm like, I'm just going to throw it away. But with this is what I talked about earlier with you when I said, do not rush. And look at what it says. Don't feel rushed to make a decision. It says, spend some time to meditate and truly know what you want. Now, this is why I was talking about when it comes down to you moving, any big decisions that you're going to have, and you will, because that is what's showing up in your reading. There's a lot of new jobs coming up, maybe more than one. There's going to be a decision to move. Something dealing with your home is going to change. That's going to be a big decision. And like it says, do not rush into that. When it comes down to commitment and relationships, do not rush into it. I don't care how much they make you feel. I don't care. Make sure you guys use your intuition when it comes down to that. Okay. Some of you are still thinking about the past. Please let the past go. This is not a particular person. This is memories. Okay. I don't really see Sagittarius is saying it too much. I feel like you guys have a very tight tongue, very tight lip with that. There's a lot that you may have went through. You haven't told anybody. You want to feel strong. You want to feel like you're, the lion in that picture opposed to the empress, right? But there's a lot that you are holding in that you need to release. You need to let go. But you constantly keep on replaying these memories, something that has occurred that you may not be able to get over. Maybe what your best friend did to you. Maybe the fact that someone that you fell in love with went with somebody else. Whatever it is, you're going to have to let that go. Because I feel like that has destroyed your self-esteem for a lot of you. I'm telling you, that is what I feel. Okay. What does it say? Take time to heal and let go. We saw that with the Four of Swords. Do not ignore what's going on with you. I love when people get on the phone with me and we have our little, when we do the client, readings, and they just love the readings so much, but then they don't take what I'm telling them. And I know they're not going to do it. That's the funny part about it. I know when I hang up the phone, they're not going to do what Spirit is suggesting. They're like, yes, I knew I was supposed to do that. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to do that. And they're not going to do it. Okay, so Sag, some of you kind of have this energy, some of you don't. But I really do feel kind of a laxy-daisyness with this. I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you are a little lazy, like your kids. That's where your kids got it from. Okay, they got it from y'all. Okay, you got to put some effort in. But I am really starting to feel that like time is running out if you don't start taking action in what you need to do. So part of that is really going to be about you releasing the past, okay, and forgetting about it. And this is such a Sag energy. Lord have mercy, letting off steam. Please don't let it off at the wrong person. Some of y'all are yelling at your kids. Some of y'all yelling at everybody because you're irritated. Okay. Oh, it says be conscious not to hold in any stress, anger, and anxiety. Reconnect to spirit and let it all out. And this is what I was saying before. Yeah, I don't think Sagittarius even have any issue with letting it out. I feel like you let it build, though. That's part of what steam is. It's like a pot. Instead of telling someone something when you should tell, you wait for that mofo to do something 10 times, and then all of a sudden you explode, and then a person looking at you like, what the hell did I do? I didn't, I didn't like deserve that. Like I only told you that your shoes had some dirt on it, like Sagittarius, you guys like flip out. Okay. So with this one, I mean, truly, and I'm not even joking. I know this for a fact dealing with Sagittarius. Okay. You guys are going to have to learn how to be a little bit more open and express yourself, because the whole fact of letting off steam is letting me know that some of y'all are you get into a cranky mood because your kids are irritating you. And I do feel like some of your children are like, damn, mom, like it is happening because there's not enough time that you're taking for yourself. Okay. And some of y'all just got attitudes with your partners as well. Okay. And I know they may be telling you, some of you are hard-headed, you're control freaks. Just watch out for that. Okay. but you're going to be back on track here. This is going to be my last two, and I'm going to have one more deck for you. It says maybe it's time to reassess your goals. Okay. And it talks about developing a new strategy. I just said that. Did I not say that? If you want things to change, you have to do things a little bit differently. So even the fact that the back on track is even here is letting me know that, okay, wherever you want to go, especially if you felt like, I was about to start a business and then that kind of slacked to the side, I feel like you're going to start back up and start doing what you do. Same thing with the exercising. If it's anything that you feel like you went left turn, I feel like you're going to get back on track with that. Okay. And then a last message from this deck is self-love. I love it. It says, awaken the love within you. In tune to your heart. Let the universe flow within you. Let the universe flow within your heart, Sagittarius. Okay. Now, this is not going to necessarily hit everybody the same way, because some people, it's about their habits and what they're doing. What you know that you don't necessarily want to do, but you feel like you have to because it's a rough life. And I get it. So I'm not going to be a preacher today. But part of, you getting back on track and feeling like that Empress, male or female, because that's self-worth. This is like, making a plan to get out of a situation so you do not have to tamper with your integrity. Okay? Because some of you may be at that place where you're doing it, where you don't have enough love for yourself. So you're kind of looking at it in different places with a lot of different people. Now, I did see that in the beginning and I kind of like laid off on it, but just the fact that it came out now, that's what I'm saying. We love attention. Women love attention. Sometimes even men love attention. It's not just with females. And when we get attention from people, we just love it. Okay. So, when we have those passionate moments, it's like, it's just everything. So, sometimes we can overdo it. And it still causes a hole that is never going to be filled if we do not love ourselves first. So even looking at this card, it says, awaken the love within you, attune to your heart, and allow the universe in general to bring that in. Please don't ignore that, Sag. Okay. Nobody is perfect. Don't ever think that somebody's perfect, because they're not. All right. Now I want to go ahead with the last message here, because I haven't used these situation cards in such a long time. So I'm just going to go ahead and use it. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. You said, oh my God, this is so me, spoke right to my soul. Girl, yeah. I'm not going to be one of those people. Okay. I grew up sheltered. I'm the complete opposite, but I understand how absolutely tremendously horrific that was. I'm saying things that y'all don't even know. Okay. So I feel like, on certain aspects, I will let you know that, certain life experiences can come in different forms, y'all. Okay. But do not ever look down on yourself when it comes down to that self-love situation. We all got demons, girl. Pop up. Oh, now I just said this spontaneous, unexpected surprise visit. And I think I said this earlier when I was talking about there's a lot of different things that are going to occur. This is like the Tower card, right? Like, remember I said my sister didn't expect what was going to happen, and it happened, right? And her life is a little bit different, way different from what she was just dealing with 6 months ago. So let the universe surprise you, okay? Especially seeing some stuff like this. This is what it is. Some of you are going to be dealing with some legal paperwork here. I don't know. Maybe this has, again, like I said, I feel like this may have something to do with child support. Okay. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Some of you like to write in your journal, and if you're not, you should be. And I also feel like someone is keeping tabs on you, and I don't really feel like this is the person who like you. So, and I always, every time I see that card, I always feel like it's someone who's like a little jealous, who's like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's the scenario that I'm seeing. It's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to necessarily say IG or anything, because not everyone has IG. I don't even have a personal IG, but I feel like it's someone who can see you. This could be someone at your job, someone who's like, oh, be careful with someone at your job to pretend like they're your friends, but they're really keeping tabs on you to tell your boss because they're trying to steal your position. I don't know, something like that, but just be careful. because not everybody's your friend. That's what it looks like with that. Yeah, look at this. Child alimony, financial support. I just said it. I forgot this was even in the deck. So I'm definitely seeing child support, financial support, or something like that. Here it is again, history. I mean, we can't get past it. And the reason why it's here is because we saw the Knight earlier. So you know what that means, right? You know that that means that it's going to be someone from your past coming back in here. That's what it means. Okay. This is about, remember, it says self-love. So how are you going to handle it? Remember, we talked about you're going to be kind of like, do I want to deal with this? Do I not want to deal with this? I don't want to be by myself. And you know what? It's a Saturday in the summertime and I don't have anything else to do. Hey, why not? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I probably would do it too. If I don't have nothing else to do, and somebody was hitting me up, like, hey, you know what? Let's go to the lake. Let's do this and that. I'm not gonna lie. It would be hard for me to say no. Yeah, dirty little secret. So I do feel like there is what they call it. What do y'all call it? A sneaky link? That's what somebody. I really do feel that. I feel like there is someone, again, like I said before, who's in a connection and they're sneaking away. They're dealing with you. It's that type of thing. Okay. Here with the entrapment, again, I keep seeing pregnancy. Why is pregnancy coming out all up in your reading, Sag? Now, with you, this also talks about your heartstrings. And this is why I said some of you are having a hard time actually leaving or releasing someone. It's just very hard for you. And some of you have a hard time releasing the past in general. Memories, the way you feel about yourself, let it go. Okay. Last one, insatiable. This makes sense because we saw those people trying to get in your drawers. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So Sagittarius, you had a really good reading. You had a really good reading. I had so much pregnancy in this reading, a lot of children. I don't know why that came out a lot. Maybe this is a warning to some of you. Okay. If you don't want to have any children, especially if you can, just be careful. Okay. Because it's just coming out too much. Okay. That could be the pop-up. That could be the surprise. I'm just telling you. Okay. And you end up with someone who you knew you weren't going to be with. And now all of a sudden they got to pay you child support. Okay. But this is what I have for you. You had a beautiful reading. Let off some steam. And part of letting off some steam is to write it in your journal, write some things down. That is what I feel like you should be doing. Okay. Sagittarius, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Okay. I do. You said, yep, they're back. Not sure what to do, but the company has been nice. I hear you loud and clear. It's hard. Like, that's the thing. Chill out. You don't have, like it says, you don't have to make any fast decisions, any rash decisions. It's okay. You don't have to, right? But they could be irresistible. And this person always coming back because what does it say on here? They're always wanting more. And doesn't it feel good when people want you, right? Especially if it's like somebody that's sexy and they're like, oh, I just want to hold you. I want to taste you. They like start grabbing you and everything and all that shit. And it's like you're trying to pull away, but it's like you can't, they got you locked in. That's the hard part. So sometimes it's probably easier for you to just like completely don't even come around them. You get lost in the web again, lost in the web. But anyway, this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I love you guys so much. I'm going to try to come on almost every day. I want to do better with, because of what has been going on with me for the past few months. So I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to look and see what other oracle cards I can use. I want to have some special guidance messages, all of that. Just make sure, I don't know what time, but it'll be in the afternoon. So just make sure you guys have your tea, coffee, or whatever. Okay. But I love you guys so much. And thank you. Thank you so much. And I will talk to you guys back here again soon. Bye.